need to sit down.
It's up there.
But we have. Did you make it go live, Mike?
Yep.
Okay.
There's a clicker up there.
Okay, yeah, I probably need that. All right.
Thank you, man.
Okay. Hey, we want to welcome everybody that's here live in Lehi, Utah, as well as you who are viewing us in our web mastered. Isn't this cool? Isn't it cool that we can visit? I know that there's people from Australia joining us tonight, and well, it's not night for them, but okay. If you guys are watching the live feed in here, I just need you to hit mute. I know that we have a couple of those. So to those of you who are joining us via the web, my name is Heidi Swapp, and we are going to get started. I just want to let you know that if you have any questions and you want to hop onto our Citrus Pop Facebook group, you can ask questions, and some of the mentors will be available to answer your questions. If you want to submit a question for one of the presenters, then you can do that as well. So just so that you guys know, this is our first time. We're first-timers, and we are really excited to have you guys here and sort of trying some new things. So thank you for your patience as we started just a little bit early. So we have a lot that we want to share with you tonight. We're going to start out just by telling you what is, I got to point at something. What am I doing wrong, Haley?
Is it turned on the left?
Oh, you got it.
Your little switcher.
Oh, on. That works, right? Okay. So we have a little agenda. What we're going to do is we're going to go over what is Team Citrus Pop, and then we're going to talk about super basics. This is oil basics. So we're kind of assuming that you know nothing, and we're going to start from there, letting you know the best applications and some safety features to keep in mind. And also, we're going to go through the starter kit, which you may have already received. You may have ordered it. That way, you're going to know exactly what to do when that finally comes to you. All right. So let's start out with just what is Citrus Pop. And hopefully, you probably know who I am. If you've come here and you've come via Citrus Pop and via Instagram, like I said, my name is Heidi, and I have been using essential oils for a long time, and I love them. And I started out with just like super basic 2 oils, lavender and peppermint, and that was my favorite. And I don't like to learn anything new, especially like I will never like read. If you got to buy a vacuum that you have to read about how to operate it, never is going to happen for me. And so I was especially intimidated by essential oils because I would see these books, and I don't even have one that I can hold up. They're like this thick that talk about all the different oils and all the different stuff it can do. And I was just like, no, thank you. And so I knew that lavender made it so especially when I traveled, that I slept better. And I also knew that peppermint made me feel great. And I would especially put it on when I would get up to present in a class or give a sales presentation or something, because I would start to get super nervous, and I would put on the peppermint on the back of my neck or right on my temples, and it would just cool me right down and help me calm down. And so I loved those 2 oils, and I didn't think that I would ever need to learn anything about oils. And so I had several different people try to teach me and try to get me excited about oils, and I don't know if I just wasn't ready to hear about it. I certainly wasn't ready to try to take on a big learning experience. I did have, so I came across somebody who was very, very persistent with me and telling me, you know what, I really think that if you'll give this a chance, that you will have an awesome experience. And I was very, very resistant, very resistant. I didn't want to have anything to do with some crazy business plan, or I didn't want to ever learn about a compensation plan. I didn't ever want to have oils in my house. I didn't want to smell like a crazy oil lady in my house. So I was super worried about all of those things. And so I was talking to this particular friend about serious jaw pain that I have. And when I get stressed, when I sleep, I clench my jaw. And I would wake up in the morning and have to take 4 to 6 Advil when I would wake up, just to try to control the pain that I had in my jaw. I grind, I clench, and it was a real issue in my life. So so this particular friend said, just take the lavender oil and actually put it just like this. right, sorry, just right inside your gum line, and that would help to ease the muscle tension. And I thought, inside my mouth? I'm gonna put this stuff inside my mouth? No way. That's gonna taste gross. I was super nervous, but I was coerced, and so peer pressure got me, and I did put the lavender inside my mouth. And the next morning I woke up and I had no pain, and I was like, surely I just am not as stressed right now. And so I tried it for one more night. Woke up with no jaw pain, and then I thought, it's voodoo magic, so clearly it can't work. And I didn't use it and that third night. And I woke up with extreme jaw pain again. And I thought, okay, whether it's voodoo or whatever it is, I loved it. Yes.
I can so empathize with it. I mean, people can really empathize when they try the oils. Like when I was pregnant, my hip was just
Your hip hurt?
Doing errands, and my hip would just suddenly freeze out, and I'd have this intense pain. And I'm like, oh, I thought I could finish my errands. I can't even walk. So I just put a Valor on them, just like you did with your jaw,
and then all of a sudden you feel great.
Yeah. Pain's gone. I can walk. It's like, oh, this is great. I don't know how it works, but I'm so grateful for it.
And that's exactly how I felt. And I thought, okay, maybe there's something here. And then kind of the opportunities went on. I have a teenage son that was just grouchy. And I didn't know what his issue was. I figured it was just teenagerness. It's an illness and a disease and an itis of some kind. And he welcomed the option of diffusing lavender in his room. And he was actually the first diffuser because, remember, I was afraid of being the stinky oil lady in my house. And he diffused lavender, and not only did it smell amazing, for the first time his room actually smelled good. It was a big improvement. And I started to notice he was happier. And I realized that he had been having trouble sleeping, and it was affecting his mood and his ability to focus in school. And so that's kind of where it started to snowball. And there's a million other stories, and I'm really excited to share them with you on citruspop.com, which is a website. So what I decided to do was to jump in with both feet. I created a website, and I have been introduced to 6 amazing mentors. Now, I can't do this by myself because I have a real job, I like to say. But I have brought on some amazing, amazing people that know their stuff. And so Team Citrus Pop is about supporting you as you're on your journey, because there's a lot to learn, and there's so many opportunities and solutions for making every day better with essential oils. And so that's why I did it, because I seriously feel like I wish that I would have embraced it a lot longer. I wish that I would have let myself learn a long time ago. So we're going to go ahead and move forward. The first thing I just want to talk to you about is we're going to keep referring to a kit. And I have it up here behind me, this way, the shoulder. Hopefully you can kind of see it. When you sign up to be a wholesale member at Young Living, you're not on a list to donate a kidney. You're not having to do anything. You don't have to agree to buy $1,000 worth of oils a month. There's no special secret thing that you just signed up for that you didn't know you signed up for. You're basically just having the opportunity to buy really, really good, high therapeutic grade oils at a wholesale price. So once you do that and you sign up for a premium starter kit, which is what we recommend that you do, because you're going to get this really great value. And if you can see it on the screen, it's probably kind of hard, but you get a diffuser, you get the everyday oils, which is 10 oils, and I guess I could hold them up maybe if somebody wants to help me out. And then, so it looks like this when you get it in the mail. Oh, I gotta open this up, seriously.
Sorry.
That's all right. You get these 10 oils, and then you also get another pack. Thank you, Tiffany. That this is magnetic, which I like. I kind of want to turn it into a mini book. That's what scrapbookers do. Oh, this is a cute mini book. So then this also has some Ninja Red, which is kind of an energy booster drink. It also has citrus fresh and some little sharing packages in there. So total, you're looking at 11 different oils plus the diffuser plus some samples of Nature Red for the $150. So if any of you don't have a kit already tonight, we can totally help you get set up. And if you're here, you're really close to will call. You don't even have to have shipping. You don't have to wait. But if you are joining us via this web NR, you can, once we're done, stay with us until we're done. You can go to Team Citrus Pop, go to get your stuff. I can't remember Get Yours is what it's called, and sign up. This is the kit that you would be signed up for. So we're going to go ahead and head on through. Oh, I forgot to tell you. If you sign up, I'm talking to those of you who have not yet signed up with a kit. Before the next week, we do have a fun welcome pack that we are sending out to everybody who is getting started. That includes, and you can also see this on the Citrus Pop site. It also includes 2 different recipes. These are my very favorite recipes: a blend and also a bath salt. And we don't have time for me to go into my passion for bath salts and why everybody should be bath salting. Seriously, it's super good. I don't know if you do it on a regular basis. So we've included some Epsom salts so that you can get going on your bath salting. We've included a little bottle so that you can make your very own blend. And if you want to do mine, which is the best, it's grapefruit plus peppermint, which is super good. You just all over, and you do it in the office, and everyone's like, okay, what was that? And they love it. We're also giving the essential essential oils quick reference. It's like a little teeny booklet that gets you started in learning oils. We give you some labels to put on the top of every one of your first starter kit oils, and these are highly coveted. That's all I'm going to say about that. People want these, and so we might have to sell them. I'm not sure what happened there. But then we're also giving out a $20 product credit, and that's good for next month when you want to try your first batch of oils, whether that's, grapefruit, which I recommend. So anyway, that's what you're going to get. You only have about 1 more week to sign up to get that welcome kit, so make sure that you get on there and make that happen. So I'm going to invite one of our 6 mentors. She is amazing. Haley is going to come up, and she's going to talk about what is an essential oil. And so I'm going to give the clicker over to you.
Awesome.
So these are the people at home, but don't forget about the people who are here.
Yes.
And then don't forget about the people
This is
at
kind
home.
of weird.
I know. All right, so you guys, she's good.
On this
She's
side.
good. Just listen to her. I trust her.
I'm looking really huge in that picture.
You look okay. Haley is a pregnant teenager. She's not really a teenager, but look how young she looks. Can you believe she's having a baby?
I am having a baby.
She is married.
So there is a
It's
reason for
legit.
the extra inches here. Okay. All right. So my name's Haley, like Heidi said, and I am just a mentor for Team Citrus Pop. And I am just going to basically talk oil basics. I was so surprised. I was on a flight just a few days ago, and I sat next to a lady, and she said to me, well, what is it that you do? And I said, well, I use essential oils, and I just tell my friends about it. And she was like, well, what's an essential oil? And I was shocked because I feel like everyone knows what an essential oil is, and she had heard of an essential oil, but she had never even thought of where they come from or what they are. And that was just all new news to me because I thought everyone kind of knew. Essential oils are very popular right now. So we're just going to talk very basic. Does anyone know what an essential oil is or where they come from? I mean, they come from plants, right? They come from Young Living, yes. So essential oils are volatile liquids or natural compounds that are stored in plants. And they're extracted through a process called distillation. So McKenna's going to talk about that a little bit later on. But basically, these essential oils are stored in little tiny glandular-like structures on different parts of the plant, depending on the essential oil. So you have lavender, right? Everyone loves lavender. And on lavender, you can actually reach down and touch a lavender plant, and it will break the essential oil gland, and you can smell the effects of the essential oil almost immediately. So it's stored just on the outside on the petal. But let's take an orange, for example. The essential oil is actually stored in the peel. And so there's different ways to extract the essential oil depending on where it's stored in the plant. Essential oils are fat soluble, and they're very safe and effective. So there's 3 special attributes that I like to talk about when we talk about essential oils. The first one is potency. So what is potency? Does anyone know? Come on. Strong. It's strong and powerful, right? So essential oils are 100 to 10,000 times more concentrated than herbs. Is that surprising? That should be surprising. Herbs a lot of times are used as natural remedies, things like that, but really essential oils are so much more concentrated and powerful, and that's why they've become so popular. Another reason that they're so great is they're volatile. So what does volatile mean? I know we have some sciencey people in the room. So what is volatility? It's actually up there. So it says it rapidly enters the tissues and bloodstream. So you can apply an essential oil topically, and within minutes, it can penetrate every cell in your body and directly affect the way that your body feels. This makes it so they're very fast acting. That's what I love about essential oils, is that I can put an essential oil on and notice a difference within seconds or minutes, whereas I was so used to taking a pill and having to wait for 20 to 30 minutes for it to kick in to really notice a difference. But you don't have that with essential oils, which is so awesome. And the third thing that we have up there is versatile. Essential oils are very versatile. We all know what versatility means, but there are so many uses for essential oils that if I tried to tell you everything that essential oils could do, it would just be overwhelming and just overbearing, quite frankly. So there's lots of different uses, and we're going to talk about those uses a little bit later on when we talk about the Everyday Oils Kit. Come on. Okay, so there's 3 ways to use essential oils, and this is pretty basic, but a lot of people don't know. The first way is topically. So you can apply an essential oil just directly to your skin wherever you find a need to, have the essential oil support. And it's very easy. A lot of all of Young Living's oils will have a dilution ratio on the back. And I always recommend when you're first starting to use essential oils that you check the dilution ratio. And does anyone know what a carrier oil is? What do you dilute this oil with? Coconut oil is a great example. Young Living has a V6 oil right here. This is what it looks like. Let's see if I can get close. There's pure vegetable oil works. A lot of people use grapeseed oil. You have a lot of different options. And so what you'll do is, for peppermint, for example, the dilution ratio is 4:1. So you'll put 4 drops of your carrier oil into your hand, and then 1 drop peppermint, and then it's considered safe to use. Now, it's different for everyone. Dilution ratios are going to just totally depend on how sensitive your body is. I usually don't have to dilute peppermint, but like my nephew, we put some peppermint on his shoulder, and instantly he was like, it's burning. And so we put some coconut oil on, and it quickly fixed the problem. So make sure that when you're first starting out, you're looking at those dilution ratios. The next way is aromatically. You can get a diffuser, which you get in the starter kit, and the diffuser breaks down the essential oil and projects it into the air in micromolecule form, which allows it to be breathed in through your limbic system. It makes your house smell awesome, and it just directly affects your body in that form. It's a lot less aggressive. A lot of people think diffusing is just a safe and easy way to get introduced to essential oils. The skeptics, if you will. Diffusers, I always like to tell people they're kind of like a humidifier, but for essential oils. So they're awesome. And then the last thing is you can use them internally. So a lot of people will use essential oils to flavor their favorite drinks or beverages, or they'll create capsules. So at your local health food store, you can buy empty vegetable oil capsules, and you can create your own mixtures and click the capsule back together and take it every morning internally. You can create your own blends, and there's a lot of different options as far as what these blends can do and what people like to use in their capsules. And so it's a really great option just to get those essential oils into your body and ready to use. So I think that wraps it up for me. I'm going to turn the time over to McKenna. McKenna's awesome. She's another one of our mentors here, and she's going to talk to you about what makes Young Living different. So this little slide says, what is so great about Young Living? And she's going to tell you why it's different.
Hi, I am McKenna, and I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit. My father-in-law has worked for Young Living for quite a while. He's the one who introduced me to essential oils, and he's been traveling the world helping to utilize the seed-to-seal process. And so I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about seed-to-seal and why it sets Young Living apart from other companies. Now, how essential oils are sourced is a very important part of Young Living. And most other oil companies, if not almost pretty much every oil company out there, can source essential oils. Go online, you could do it yourself too. You could just Google, I want to source a certain oil. And you'll come up with a list of people who can sell you oils. And it's really easy, but that doesn't mean that they're pure. So what sets Young Living apart is that we own our own farms. We don't own farms for every essential oil. It's virtually impossible to own that much land. But what's important is that we understand the process from the very seed of the plant to cultivating it, to distilling it, to testing it, and then to bottling it. I'll show you this slide. You can go to seedtoseal.com, and that is where you'll find a whole source of videos and information on each individual step of the process of seed to seal. You can even go out in the hallway there. There's some really great information on the actual process. And I wanted to just specify exactly why a lot of other companies can go to source their oils and they buy it from an in-between source. So they'll usually buy it from a broker, someone who gathers the essential oils and then sells them to a company. So he's considered a third-party vendor. Young Living is very different in their approach. We try to get as close to the farmer as possible so that there is no question on the purity of the oil. When we know exactly what is put into the oil, how it's distilled, how it is created, it creates a much higher quality essential oil. And I think that's as brief as I want to get because I want us to get quite into how to use the Everyday Oils Kit. But I encourage you to go to seedtoseal.com to be able to really understand the process that goes into Young Living that is very unique.
Okay, so I just have to tell you guys that McKenna is the one that did our amazing art. So you guys have to know that the gorgeous citrus pop art that is these beautiful watercolory things, and you guys will see them throughout our stuff. This is the one.
I'm all red.
All right. All right, yeah. So
Okay.
I'll introduce you.
Okay. Just press the button.
Hey guys, this is Libby. If you've watched my web shows before, you know Libby.
Yeah, I'm the sidekick, quirky sidekick, right?
Everybody needs a quirky sidekick. That's
Yeah.
Libby.
Yeah.
All right, so take it away.
All right. I get the awesome opportunity to introduce the use of all these great oils. And I think I got the best job. Sorry, mentors. But, you know, I've got hookups, right, Heidi? Anyways, no, I'm really excited to be a part of this team. The mentors are fabulous, and even I'm learning so much from them. And anyways, let's go ahead and get into what these oils can do for you, because there's a lot that they can do for you. The first one I'm going to start with, hopefully, there it is peppermint. And peppermint was the first oil that I was introduced to. It was late at night. We still had a little bit of time. I was actually with Heidi, and we were working on something, and she could tell when I get tired, and she said, Libby, put some of this on. And so I put some peppermint on, and wow, did I wake up. It totally energizes you, and if you need that reawakening, if it's, late in the afternoon, whatever, it totally wakes you up. So it has that energizing aroma. Another thing that peppermint can do is it supports the digestive system. So if you might be feeling sick or feeling nauseated, it can support you in that and relieve relieve that for you. Another way you can use it is to diffuse, as we talked about, and diffusing it can just get it into the air, help you again with that energy. One funny story I've got with peppermint is we went to the movies and someone came and sat behind us, and I don't know what it was, but there was a smell, and it did not smell good. It was not buttery popcorn. I don't know if it was stinky feet or whatever it was, but I whipped out my peppermint because that's what I had with me, and I started putting it on. And my husband was next to me, and he hasn't, totally gotten on board with the essential oil thing, but I put that on, and he leaned over, and he's like, "What's that smell? That smells so much better than the other smell. Give me some of that." So it was a good introduction to essential oils for him. So peppermint oil is awesome that way, just to even help with the smells. The next one we've got is frankincense. And frankincense has kind of a balsamic aroma to it, and it can help kind of ease your mood and lessen your anxiety and make you feel calmer. Another one is it supports your immunity. So if you're, maybe starting to feel like you got something coming on, you can maybe ingest it, or a lot of times, like we've talked about, put on the back of your neck, behind your ears. The next one we've got is lavender. Oh, lavender is one that you want with you all the time. It has so many uses, and it's one that you'll probably have to order every month because you're constantly using it. In my case, I like to put it on when I'm going to bed at night. I'll put a drop on each bottom of each of my feet, and it makes it so that I might have a good night's sleep. Another thing that can support is allergy relief, so you can use it for that. So you can ingest it, again, just a drop. I like to put it on the roof of my mouth, but I know some people put it underneath their tongue, or whatever you prefer. It also helps or supports healing. My son was playing football with some friends the other day, and he jammed his thumb, and I just started kind of putting some lavender on, and he stopped complaining. It was so nice because he keep complaining to me about it. The next one is melaleuca, and melaleuca is also known as the tea tree oil, and it's used for skin. Some of the things it can do is it can support sunburns or rash relief. You can use it to cleanse. So if you get a scrape or a cut, it can help with cleansing that. It can also help with acne relief. So, I know my boys will use it to help with their acne so they can look cute for the girls. So the next one, so these are all fabulous. I love all of these. Lemon, I really use lemon a lot too. Lemon might be one you have to order a lot of too. Lemon is very versatile. It's used a lot of different ways. Especially, one way you can do is to ingest it. I like to put 1 or 2 drops in maybe a bottle of water, and it can help with detoxifying.
Maybe not 12 drops.
Yeah, we won't talk about Heidi's experience, because if you put like maybe 10 drops in, people may not see you for a while. So you might be visiting a little place for a minute. So start out small.
Hashtag true story.
Very true story. Yes. Everyone at work was wondering where she was. Another thing you can use it for is cleansing. I'll put 15 drops in a gallon of water and mop my floors, and I get a really nice shine once I'm done with that, plus a really good smell. Sorry, I keep saying I'm an ummer. I'm sorry. It also will freshen the air as well, so you can diffuse it and lighten your mood. Who doesn't like the great smell of fresh lemon? It's a great smell to have going on in your house. Let's see, and I think that was it for me. So thanks for letting me share with you some of these great oils. We'll turn the time over to Crystal.
Hi guys, I'm Crystal. Hey everyone that's at home. So I'll be talking a little bit about the blends that will come into your kit when you buy your premium kit. So the first blend is Stress Away. And luckily I use a lot of it because I am super stressed being here in front of everyone and everyone at home. So it really works, even though I'm still kind of shaking. So Stress Away, the reason I love the blend is because the name of the blend will tell you exactly what the blend is for. What is Stress Away for?
Stress away.
Stress away. Get out of here. So stress away, the way I like to use it is putting it behind my ears and my neck and on my pulses. It really helps. It takes the stress away, and who here has never been stressed? Good. It's not just me. Luckily. Purification. Purification. What does that do? It purifies. It purifies the air. So the way I like using purification is diffusing it. Put it in your diffuser. It purifies the air. Makes everything feel fresh. Another great way for you to use it is put it on bug bites. If you have an ant bite, bug bite, bee bite, whatever, your child has a bite of some sort of insect or bug, put purification on it and it relieves it right away. I actually really like that one as well. Pan away. What does pan away do? It's in the name. Pain away. So pan away helps support your nervous system. So anytime you have pain of some sort, apply some pan away on it. My personal experience, I like diluting pan away just because it might be a little harsh on your skin. So dilute it a little bit. I also like putting it on my temples if I have a headache. It's great stuff. It helps relieve sore muscles. It helps with so many things. Helps aid injuries. And you can use it as a massage for relieving soreness. Next one, joy. Who here has any days that they're kind of sad? They're just kind of down, or they're just kind of anxious, and they just need something to uplift them. I may or may not have that sometimes, but joy is a great one. A common use among oil users is to place some just on top of your heart, but you can diffuse that one. You can, again, apply it topically. It's a great oil to use anytime you need something to lift you up. And Citrus Fresh. Now, Citrus Fresh is going to combine all of our citrus oils with spearmint. So anytime you diffuse that, it's kind of what Citrus Pop, is all about, the peppermint with the grapefruit with the citrus oils. Citrus Fresh is really that fresh scent with all of our citrus oils and spearmint in it. So diffuse that for also uplifting. It's great for uplifting. It's also used as a dietary supplement. So anytime you need a kick of antioxidants in your body, what I like to do is either put a drop in a bottle of water, or you can actually buy our vegetable capsules. They sell it through the Young Living website. So you can go in your virtual office, add that to your order, and take it internally. I've taken it. I love the results from it. It makes you feel good, and it has D-limonene, and that's an antioxidant, so that's really going to give you a boost. So this right here, I'll show you guys. Everyone should have one. Your people at home. This will be available on the website, and it's just going to contain all the uses for these oils, as well as what's in each blend. It's also going to tell you if it's aromatic or topical, how you can use them, how you shouldn't use them. So that's it. Oh, Thieves. I forgot about that one. Thieves is actually my favorite. I don't know how I forgot about that one. My personal experience. Does anybody know the story behind Thieves? And I might butcher the story, but I'll try telling you the story anyway. So back in medieval ages, and again, I might butcher this, so please don't judge me. There were some thieves who would rob people, or the graves. Yes, exactly. So a lot of people would die with the Black Plague, and they would rob the graves. And people wanted to know, how are you not getting sick with the Black Plague, and how are you not dying? How do you keep, what are you doing to protect yourself? And they used a mixture, and that mixture that they use is actually what's in Thieves. So let me just give you the exact oils that go in that. And I might not have it here. But Thieves is lemon, clove, cinnamon bark. Am I missing one? Eucalyptus and rosemary. Those are all great oils for immunity. So anytime you need to build up your immunity or protect yourself, defend yourself from anything. My personal experience, I've been using essential oils for about 2 years now. My first oil was lavender, and Thieves was my second favorite. And the reason why is I never got sick. Everyone around me kept getting sick, and I would put Thieves underneath my feet, and it's just amazing. I've loved it. I do not get sick. It's great. I love it. Okay, so Tiffany's going to come up. She's going to talk a little bit about essential rewards.
Thank you, Crystal. Crystal totally follows Português.
Ah, eu falo português. Se tiver alguém aí no Brasil assistindo agora, oi, tudo bem?
That means if you want to go to Portugal or go to Brazil, go with Crystal. I kind of want to.
We should all go to Brazil.
Let's all go. Let's go. All right. Thank you so much, Crystal. So I also want to introduce to you Tiffany. Tiffany, come over here. Tiffany is another one of our mentors, and she knows tons, and you're in super good hands. So I'm going to let her take it away.
Thanks.
Actually, real quick, I just wanted to ask you guys. So we went through all the oils in the Everyday Oils kit, and we just wanted to ask: has anybody used any of those oils? Had any experiences with any of those oils? Love any of those oils? Everybody brand new? Oh yeah, all of the above.
Don't be shy. It's all right.
I love putting thieves on my kids' feet at night. It's like stop coughing in the middle of the night on the night side.
Okay, I'm going to repeat this for the people that can't hear her. So she said she uses thieves on the bottom of her children's feet at night, and it helps to relieve their coughs. So
And I now use it as like a defense mechanism. So I put it on their feet before they get sick.
So now she does it
So now
before they
they're
get
not
sick,
getting
so
coughed.
nobody gets sick. House, she's like the thieves in medieval times, and they're all healthy. No one's dying. Yeah.
I had scratched, I don't even remember how, but just like in the gum line in the top of my mouth,
Okay.
and then I ate pineapple the next day and got
Oof.
just like the horrible pain.
Okay, so she scratched the inside of her mouth. She
Yeah.
ate pineapple, like the canker sore, pain, and
So
then
then I heard that, Melaleuca would help heal it, so
Right.
I did it and just put it on my finger, put it up at the top, went to bed, got up in the morning, and I could feel that the canker sore was like already so much
awesome.
better. Put one more drop on, gone.
So she took Melee, put it up in there, which I have to say the taste is not that great of Melee.
No.
Sorry, folks.
No,
It's just not.
It was so much better than the pain.
Right. So the next day, it actually felt a lot better, and she had to just put one more drop, and then she felt like it was gone.
Yeah.
Great. Anybody else? Any fun stories?
I just have a terrible problem with skin.
Okay.
And
So a skin
my
issue.
hands were always rough, just like sandpaper,
Mhm.
since I've been diffusing.
Really? So rough skin, and she didn't even have to put it on topically. She just diffuses. What are you diffusing? Lavender, Melee?
I diffuse all different
Everything.
kinds.
The whole kit. Just dump it all in. It'll smell great, and you'll feel a lot better. That's great, though. Especially in Utah, we have really dry air, so you have lots of dry skin, and if that can
I'm
relieve that,
always
it's great.
washing my hands.
Also, probably doing lots of dishes. Very
And
nice.
so I
Helpful.
just-
Okay, great. Kiri.
My dad just told me this like a half an hour before I came here. He has a torn ligament in his shoulder and has to have surgery. He just found out. But for the pain, I gave him Panaway, and he just barely told me that he's kind of been experimenting. Sometimes do like rubbing it in, and other times not. And he said that it actually has really, really helped with the pain. And my parents want to get another bottle.
Awesome. So her dad had a torn ligament in his shoulder and was applying Panaway to help, and it was really relieving his pain. And so now he wants to get another bottle to help him
He's
out.
still having surgery.
He still has to have surgery to help fix it,
It's not
but
healing the ligaments.
it's helping with the pain. It's not healing the ligaments, no crazy voodoo like Heidi said. So, but it is helping out. Yeah.
I use the frankincense for two different things. One, the hormones with my pregnancy. I put it on my face and it's clearing it up.
Okay.
And
So
again, with
frankincense
my
on her
pregnancy-
face for with her pregnancy, it's cleaning up her skin acne
Yeah.
on her skin because of the hormones.
Yeah,
with
and then
pregnancy.
I also, I've been getting stretch marks, and so I've been putting it just on one side, testing it out, and the stretch marks truly are like going away on this side.
Awesome! I love
So
when
now
you
I'm
can do
putting it
her own,
everywhere, 'cause
she
I'm
did her
like,
own little
you
experiment.
intense.
Yeah, she did her own little experiment. So she was putting frankincense on one half of her belly where she was getting stretch marks, and not on the other half. And it was really, really different. So now she's putting it on both to make sure it's even. But awesome.
We
To,
don't know why she's getting stretch marks, though.
sorry, what?
We don't all just get stretch marks. Did we say that she was pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
Oh yeah, she's pregnant. I think I said that. She's pregnant. She's not just indulging. She's pregnant over there. So I love that these oils can help with so many different things. Did you have one that you
I
want
was
to say?
just gonna say lemon on the little blackheads around my nose. Really
Awesome.
cleaning those out.
I love to have these meetings where you find out different uses. So lemon oil on the blackheads in her nose and cleaning it out. Awesome.
I've got teenagers, and I can never find my lemon.
Yeah,
Because
teenagers love lemon for acne. It dries it right out, and it's
I
awesome.
gotta
I
get,
have heard
I
that.
just need three bottles so that we can stop with the.
So I love oils and all the uses, and I at first was kind of like, I've been in the network marketing industry for a long time. I've also done natural, healthy things for a long time, but oils was kind of voodoo to me. I was like, yeah, right, they just smell weird. And my friend said, if you're going to start working there, you can do oils, but you cannot smell like an oil lady. And I was like, what does that mean? What's an oil lady smell like? I knew after I went to a couple of meetings that exactly what that smells like. And actually tonight, this is a diffuser necklace, which is a little strange for me, but I put Peace and Calming on it because we were getting ready for the meeting. And I was like, I smell like an oil lady. So I added my favorite, which is Stress Away, and a little bit of lime, and now I smell great. And I'm very calm, so it did everything that it was supposed to do. But oils can do so many great things. And I know you guys have probably all heard, or you will see as you go through your information, something called Essential Rewards. We call it ER. Basically what it is a program to get free product once you're ordering enough every month. So if you see that you're buying oils every month, and you probably will if you start using them, because you'll just need more, and once you see that happening, you'll want to get onto this program. So what it is you set your monthly order, and it can be anything you want. You choose what it is, and we have ER. You can be on ER for 50 PV, which is volume, and Chase will get into all of that terminology, or 100. But if you're seeing that you're ordering about $50 or about $100 a month, you'll want to sign up for this program, because once you're on ER, you get cheaper shipping, which is awesome, as well as a way to get free product, which is even more awesome. So your first months 1 through 6, if you're on the ER program, you'll be getting 10% of each order back the next month in product credits, so you can buy product with that. After months 7 to 12, you'll get 15% back on your orders, and then after that, 13 months and on, you get 20% back. So it's really amazing. All of a sudden, you just like see this little number in your online, and you can go in and order product. Really easy, really simple. You can cancel at any time. Like Heidi said, you're not signing your firstborn away. You're not locked into anything. Call Young Living, say you want to cancel if you need to cancel. But if you are ordering that amount every month, you're definitely going to want to get on ER and utilize that program to get some free product. And now, Chase.
Thank you, Tiffany. As you can see, I'm going to talk a little bit about building your team. Just to start out, have any of you dove into the compensation plan at all? Taking a look at a couple individuals here and there. How many of you that have looked at it can say you completely understand the compensation plan?
We just asked you, Chase.
All hands go down, including mine. Luckily for you, I will not be talking about the compensation plan. I might dive into a small little section of it just to help everyone have a basic understanding. I think a lot of us find ourselves in the very beginning of our journey with essential oils. So I'm going to talk a little bit about just building a team and how that can help you during your journey, gain support, whatever it may be. I believe in the strength in numbers. One of the main benefits of being part of a team like this, the Citrus Pop team, is you're surrounded by people. You can share your experiences. You can ask your questions. They can share what's happening for them. It's just build a huge network and system that ultimately can help you gain more knowledge and just help you take it to the next level. So there is a couple bonuses that I'm going to talk about. They're both enroller-based bonuses, and they are the Start Living bonus and the Fast Start bonus. Both of them are in place to help you get a fast start into the business. So the first one, anytime someone purchases a premium starter kit, you will get $25 through the Start Living bonus, commonly known as the starter kit bonus. Super easy, just purchase a starter kit, you get the starter kit bonus, which is $25. In addition to that, there's the Fast Start bonus. Anytime that someone purchases, and I guess I should mention that this is purchasing the premium starter kit upon enrollment. So when they purchase that premium starter kit, that kit typically costs $150. Some are a little bit more expensive, but just to throw it out there, $150 for that kit is an incredible value. If you were to just purchase the Everyday Oils collection by itself, it's $135. Plus you add a diffuser and the starter kit with it. It's a total value of like $250 for $150. So really an awesome value. Plus you get 11 oils that right off the bat you can jump in and start using and experimenting with. But the Fast Start bonus, you get 25% of the PV value of that kit. So all of Young Living products are given a dollar amount and a PV value or a personal volume. That personal volume is not always the same as the dollar amount. So as you're ordering, you kind of want to keep your eye on that, because that is where all commissions are paid from. It's the PV value, not the dollar amount. So $25 through the starter kit bonus. 25% of 100 PV on the fast start bonus means you get $50 anytime someone enrolls by purchasing the premium starter kit like the one we've highlighted today. Naturally built in, there is a program called 3 equals free. So you get 3 people to purchase that premium starter kit, and you have paid for your starter kit. Heidi gave us an excellent example of her story. How she was introduced, you know, we heard multiple examples from everyone here locally of how they use the product and the results that they're seeing. This is an awesome way to share. How many of you have a product, whether it's a pair of shoes that you just think, man, this is awesome, I love these shoes, or I love that cereal. How many of you share those experiences with your friends? I know I do all the time, which is great, and we all love to share the things. But that company, free marketing. Like, they spend so much money to put billboards and commercials and this and that, and you are walking around doing it for free because you love it. And how awesome is it that you get paid to share what you love? You know, you have an awesome with lemon or frankincense or peppermint. You take that around and you share that with your brothers and sisters, your family members, friends, whoever it may be, and you're helping them. How great is that, you know? So 3 equals free. Share your story. You know, you love the things you love. You share the things you love, and it's really that simple. That is truly what Citrus Pop is all about. Sharing the things that you love, gaining a support system, bringing the people you love with you, and helping everyone be more healthy. I just wanted to throw out there, that is like a very small sliver of the compensation plan. If you are interested in learning more, we are more than happy as mentors to help with that. You can email for everyone that is not here locally at mentors, or for those of you that are here, pull one of us aside. We'd love to take a little bit of time and assist you with your questions. I'm going to turn the time back over to Heidi, and she will wrap things up.
Thank you, Chase, and thank you to all of the mentors and those of you who have come tonight. I know that everybody is super busy. I just kind of wanted to close off sharing a super favorite and powerful story of mine. So, old lady, as you can tell. So, I decided this year that my goal for 2015 was that I was going to get back into running. And it's something that I love to do a lot of years before. A lot of years ago, like at least 2 kids ago. And I have a brother who is like an ultra marathoner. I've got a sister who is this amazing CrossFit athlete. My dad, who is 70, rode his bike up the highest peaks on the Tour de France this year. And I was just being a scrapbooker, which is pretty awesome, actually. But I really wanted to get fit, and so I was really gearing up. I was going to wait for the new year. You don't want to jump the gun on those New Year's resolutions. You're going to wait until it's time and set these goals. And so I did know that I had essential oils in my corner. So I would get ready, and previously when I would try to go out and run, I would put the oils on, and then come back, and a few hours later, especially the next day, I can't even go up the stairs. Have you guys? Can you guys even relate to this, or like not being able to sit down on the toilet? Because you're so sore. So I started, and I used the Panaway, which we talked about. I'm gonna set up here close. Panaway, and also one of the blends, which is not included in your kit, but this is one that everybody should have. Whether you like the Voodoo Witch Doctor or not, you should own this. This changed everything. I would use this on my sore muscles. Oh, it's Deep Relief. Sorry, Deep Relief. I've got a hamstring that really bothers me, has bothered me for years, and this has made it so I can run. And it's the first time, honestly, in 7 years, I get back into running, and I'm up to running 4 miles at a time. And I'm super proud of myself. It's kind of, thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'm even signed up for a half marathon. And I can tell you that I couldn't do it because you can't have your whole life shut down just because you're trying to run. And so I would, just like some of the people I've talked about, you feel that relief instantaneously, and it's a powerful tool in your life. Last night, and some of you guys may know, my son is actually on a rugby team that is sponsored by Young Living. In fact, this weekend they play in a big tournament down in Las Vegas, and they've got Young Living on their jerseys, and we just brought all the boys in this very room yesterday afternoon to learn about oil basics. And these guys, man, they don't care. They're putting it on, and they're trying it out. They're super excited. Well, I want to read you a text that I got from one of the boys. Actually, my husband got, he's the coach, from one of the boys this morning. It was at 7:23, and he says, in all caps, "These oils and diffuser are the greatest thing I've ever seen." I can't remember the last time I got to sleep this good and woken up and not been tired. I'm always tired no matter how much sleep I get. But I feel completely fine this morning. Thanks for these, Coach. That, especially teenagers, I think that all of us are in the situation where we're living subpar on our health. You walk around, and I even went by my office today. Every single person that I talked to had a scratchy voice or was stuffed, and I was like, oh, I just really want to just smear these oils all over you. I think that I tend to, since I kind of have it on the brain, I tend to want to share. In fact, I've been known to go into a sales meeting on the peppermint, like I said, and I'll go in and people will be like, "What did you just do?" And then I'm passing the peppermint around, and everybody's just feeling awesome. I did it at CHA. For those of you who know CHA, I went around and just put peppermint on people, and they're just like, "Oh, that was awesome," because instantly you just feel that lift and that kick. And so, I honestly just believe that that Young Living essential oils make every day better. I just want to tell you about the things that we have ready for you to support you as you use essential oils. Those of you who become members of Team Citrus Pop, what that means. First of all, and Crystal kind of talked about it, we are creating information. This is stuff that you will be able to download or purchase. They're beautiful cards and information that helps you learn, because really learning is just a key part and a great way. It helps you really for sharing as you're kind of spreading the word and letting people know what they are. We also are going to work really hard on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, sharing stories. We would love to share your stories as we inspire people and teach people how to use oils. Chase, who was just up here, is helping us head up the athletic side of Team Citrus Pop, which is called The Machine. And we're telling people, you got to keep your machine oiled, because really there are so many ways. And if you haven't already, you to jump on Team Citrus and read about those oils that help you from an athletic standpoint to prepare, to perform, and to recover in any of your athletic ability, whether you're just a casual mall walker, as my mom would call her, to these elite level tennis players, swimmers that are experiencing any type of muscle soreness or fatigue that goes along with it. So there is really a ton, and we have some exciting things in store. And so we're super happy, those of you who are already involved, those of you at home who have already joined in. Many of you have already joined in, bought kits, and you're getting started. Please don't hesitate to ask. Like Chase said, we have set up those email addresses. Ask your questions on Facebook and say, hey, I have this issue. And between us, if we don't know, I mean, we probably do, because it's a pretty awesome team. We will find out, and that is our promise to you. So we're just coming up on our hour mark, and I promised I wouldn't keep you there very long, keep you here very long. Again, if you have any questions, let us know. If you have any special requests, let us know. We'll figure it out. We're weekly new videos come up on our YouTube to find different ways to use your oils, and you know, it's about salting baths. There's going to be some bath salting and some sugar scrubbing that's going to happen. So we're about that. So thank you for joining us at home, and thank you for those of you who are here. If anybody wants to, we are going to actually post this, and as we continue along, we've got more videos and more things in the works that will support you in your journey. So thank you again. Cut.
Cut. That's a good cut.